Hello again, it's Audrey Ulrichs. I wanted to show you how to disassemble and clean the Omega juicer, the MM900HDS. I think that's the model. That's the one made for juicing celery, right? So after you are done, you've had your celery juice. I always drink it first and then I clean it afterwards. It's really important. It starts to oxidize, so you want to drink it first and then clean. All right, so the easiest thing to do, hopefully you can see this, is I just hold on to this. I flip the lever to open on this side. So it's open and close, and then I wiggle it out, the whole unit. I take the whole thing, take the tray, wiggle that off the top, and then you've got the cap, the end cap, just twist that and wiggle that until it comes off, and you've got your green thing in there, and you know what, you stick your finger in there and that'll come right out. Just don't lose that down the drain. And then I've still got some pulp left in there. So twist this other cap off, and then I always disassemble everything first. Then you're just going to, and depending on how much you've juiced, this may be a little difficult to come out. So you just take this out, the auger and the filter out. And that's where, actually this might be a little difficult. Mine's not too bad. I only did 16 ounces. So you're gonna take these pieces apart, and then let me see if I get the water running and turn this a little bit, if I can even do it. Okay, yep. So first thing I do is I take the auger and I start up here where it's kind of jammed in, and I just let that rinse and I turn it. So I'm rinsing and turning, and it's just naturally like all the stringy stuff starts coming off of it. So I just turn it until all that's gone, and then I set that aside. And then this piece, I'm just gonna rinse it out, make sure all the big pieces are rinsed out. And when I say big pieces, I'm just talking about the stringy, you know, the pulp, the fiber. So that's good, set that aside. Okay, and again, make sure this guy doesn't go down the disposal when you lose it, because this is gold. Even though it's green, it's gold. This is what you need. Rinse that out, make sure that's good. Rinse this out. Now I'm gonna clean these a little bit better, but I'm just rinsing everything off. Rinsing the cap. So here's where everyone has the problem, is with this piece, right? So this is the filter. So first of all, I just run that underwater just to rinse all the big pieces off. And then what I do is I use gravity. So let's see if I can turn this a little bit. Oh boy. Okay. So I'm turning this down here. So what I'm doing is to rinse this off, you get a brush with the juicer, and at the end of the brush is a kind of a harder little, let me show you. So you got this little piece. Mine's worn down just a little bit. You don't want to use metal on this. You don't want to use metal on metal. Sorry, I should have turned the water off. You don't want to use metal on metal, because the screen is metal here and it's metal here where the juice is gonna be filtered out. So you don't want to use metal, but this plastic, what you can do very gently is when you get the water going, I put it down here, like not up here. I let gravity help me, and so I just gently run this against the screen, just really gently, like just, I don't even push it, but I'm doing this way down here, and it's just loosening up. Again, like I'm just letting it rest on there. I'm not even pushing it. I don't know if you can see this. I hope you can. Hopefully you can zoom in and see it. And I just do that. And I just do it kind of fast. Run that, run that, run that, run that, run that over. Because it can get crammed up in there. And then same thing, you can do that a little bit. This part is much easier to clean with just a brush. And I usually start on the inside and go out a little bit. It just takes a second. And then flip it over, do the same thing. And just make sure I get all those little pieces. So I'm using the brush side with this. Then what I do is now, once I've gotten all the big stuff out and I've run the little hard ends of the brush over here, and you can see it gets a lot of, yeah, it gets a lot of it. Now I just, in one direction, I use the brush. I just go in one direction. You don't have to have the water on so much. So you just go in one direction. I find if you go back and forth, some of it doesn't come out. So just go one direction, and I'm just brushing that stuff off. And for sake of time, let's see, I don't want this video to be very long. But if you keep doing that, and actually I'm going to do it even dry without the water. So I'm saving some water here. So I'm just doing that, and it just takes a minute. It shouldn't be very hard. And that should get, sometimes what you can do also, put the brush in it this way and just give it a brush. Let's see if I can show you this way. Put the brush inside. Hello, hi there, I'm cleaning this out. So you can do that as well. So sometimes it does get a little caught up in there, but you should be able to get all of it out. And it should look like brand new. So, and if it doesn't, you might need to brush it a little bit more. But that's it. I mean, it gets a lot of it, well, it gets it all out of there. So that is what you do there. Rinse off your little plunger. And then what you can do is you can put everything in the dishwasher. You could rinse everything further, because the celery kind of, I haven't done mine in a while, but it kind of creates like a film on your, I don't know what it's from, but it creates a film on some of your stuff. And you can pop it in the dishwasher. You can use, like I use a little dishwashing liquid. I use a very safe one. I use 7th generation. And I just, you know, rinse them off with that and pop all the pieces in the dishwasher. You can pop these guys in the dishwasher. Obviously empty this out first. And that's it. So hopefully that helps you. I know it can be a little frustrating at first when you get the juicer to figure out these little nuances, but hopefully this helps. So have a good day. Bye.